How's it going, guys? We are back on Dragon Ball Legends for some more full power battle where we're taking on the LF Yellow, Gogeta Blue to get some extra multi-Z power for the awesome free-to-play legendary Super Saiyan Broly, and they've also dropped some platinum equips for essentially movies or Gogetas, and it's Awakening as well, which looks pretty good. So we're going to be jumping into this, going through the teams, completing all the stages and getting all our rewards. So let's get into it. So within full power battle then, there are 3 different stages, which is normal, hard and scream. There are the rewards on the screen there, where you essentially get 1000 multi-Z power for the Super Saiyan Broly each stage, and then incrementally you get extra slot removers, and you get the brand new equipment as well, and the drop rewards to get awaken them as well. So looking at the equipment, we'll look at the actual equipment itself to start off with. So it looks pretty good, to be fair. We got sagas from the movies and Saiyan, and special move damage and ultimate damage between 5 and 10%. Then we got between 5 and 13% blast attack. When you got 3 sagas from the movies battle members remaining, remember that word, remaining. And then slot 3, we've got between 5 and 13% to strike attack when you've got 3 Saiyan battle members remaining as well. So looks pretty good, but if you lose somebody, does that mean that you lose the extra 2 slots? Because that's a pretty big downside, unfortunately, to that. And then when you do awaken it as well, it looks even better, to be honest. We've got slot 1 base health, we've got special move damage, ultimate damage, all 10%, looking pretty good. Then we've got between 6 and 15% to blast attack. Once again, 3 sagas from the movie battle members remaining, and then slot 3 we got between 6 and 15% strike attack when you got 3 Saiyan members remaining. So once again, looking pretty good, but if you do lose that when you drop off or lose a unit, that's a little bit of a downside to the platinum equips. Let's jump into the bonus battle characters and things like that that'll do to help you complete this as well, and we're going to jump into the gameplay. Let's go. Alright then, so we are in the main screen up against LF Yellow, Gogeta Blue. As you can see, I've already set my teams and things like that as well. We'll go through them in a second, but when you are on this screen, obviously we haven't tried it at all, so we are starting off as on the normal stage, and you can also check the victory rewards here as well and look through the details to fully get them if you are unsure. But you've also got bonus battle characters. I highly recommend you use any of these characters when you are doing this, even if you don't have all the ones that are in my team and things like that. Try to focus on this because that will help you. As you can see, you've got inflict damage up, you've got extra health, special move damage, anti-ultra burst as well is up. So we've got quite a lot of characters in there, quite a lot of free-to-play ones, including the brand new Broly, and also the Gogeta that we recently got, and the Vegeta recently got a Zenkai as well. So quite a couple on there, and hopefully you all pull the Ultra Gogeta because he is basically the main guy here as well. So that's all the bonus battle characters. I just want to say to people, make sure to set your comrades using those bonus battle characters as well. As you can see, I've set mine. If you do want to use mine, you can join the guild, or you can add me as a friend. If you're unsure how to do that, make sure to jump onto our Discord and I'll help you out as well. It should be down in the description. Right, so going through the teams then, to start off with, you have got Fusion Warrior. I'll tell you what, we'll do it this way because it makes it a bit easier for you to see. So up the top there, we've got Fusion Warrior. That is the first team and the main character I will be using as we go in. So let's go Gogeta Blue, of course. I understand a lot of people haven't got him, so maybe the free-to-play Vegeta could be handy there. But just to point out as well, the actual Gogeta Blue is green type, so we want to be focusing on purple. That's one of the main reasons. Obviously Gogeta Blue is obviously the best here, but like I said, if you haven't got them, then try and use the bonus battle characters to supplement them as best you can. So this is Fusion Warrior that I've got. We've got sagas from the movies as well, and I'm using the blue boys with obviously movie buffs as well. And then we've got extreme sagas from the movie. Unfortunately, the Comrade, which I would also advise you all to set, doesn't actually boost this at all, but it boosts up the ability bonus and things like that a little bit, I guess, so I just added them, why not. But we are using this Frieza as a defense type neutral. We haven't really got a purple character that is a bonus battle character, so we'll see how he does. We may have to swap him out. And for the event exclusive at the end, I'm using the Super Saiyan Gogeta from the Broly movie, the free-to-play one, because he's probably the best suited with type advantage. He's a bonus battle character, and we got some good equips on there as well. So that's basically the team. Like I said, we're going to jump through all the gameplay and all the stages, see how hard it is, and get our rewards and get that platinum equipped. Without further ado, make sure to hit that like and subscribe, and we'll just start off on normal. I'll probably skip ahead because sometimes it's got to load and things like that, but we'll just jump into it. Okay, so once again, up against Gogeta Blue. I'm not expecting this to be too hard. It's been a little while since I've done this, actually. So let's just attack and see how we do here. We've also got the gauge that we can use in the harder stage, if we need to. Of course he does a green card there, as I was talking. But it goes normal, hard, and then Scream. And Scream is basically the stage, as it sort of says in the name. That tends to be the hardest. Let's go forward. So he's got invincible now. So we just need to dodge these. And then we're going to, as it says on the screen, attack to stop the burst. So we've got to destroy the shield, basically. Like I said, this earliest stage always tends to be the easier one, where you don't really need to focus, especially if you're using the bonus battle characters once again. But we'll see how we go in Scream. We're going to do this one as well, and you're going to hear all the clicking on the screen. There you go. Okay, 20 was really bad, actually. Okay then, so do we get the Rise and Rush in? I mean, we can, and it'll probably finish them off. Right, everyone's going crazy, because that's what they tend to do, to break that shield, which we've already done. Okay, I'm just going to go for this. I think it'll just actually finish him, which I say this every time that we put this out on the channel, but it is one of the most beautiful Rising Rushes, I personally think, that they can do, just because it goes into the Broly sort of setting. I would like to see them mix it up in the future, though. That would be very nice if they had basically different backgrounds and stuff. So that is normal. Let's get our rewards as well. Overall, as you probably expect, pretty easy. But I am also, once again, using all the bonus battle characters, and we've got Gogeta as well. I understand it's probably a little bit harder for some people if you haven't got all the characters, but try to focus on the bonus battle. Let's just jump into hard difficulty and see how that is. We've got our equipments as well. Okay, into the hard stage then. I'm actually not expecting too much more, because I wasn't really focusing on that at all. We did okay, but he's gone up. He's doubled his health, which is respectable to some extent. It's Scream that I'm really not worried about, but interested to see how hard it is, basically. Because there was one or two, I can't remember who it was. I think it was up against Jiren, one of the first ones that they got, or started doing with the full power battle, and it was just so hard. And I didn't have the main bonus battle character, that I think it was Super Vegeta at the time. I wasn't really paying attention, didn't realise that's an all-out rush. You kind of want to keep these for the shield. That was terrible. 19. You want to keep them for the shield, basically, because obviously the more damage you do, the better for the shield, which we'll see in a second. We're just going to dodge these. It's pretty much the same thing every time, which is a little unfortunate. If they mix it up, it'd be a bit more interesting. Let's do some of these all-out rushes then. Main reason I'm doing this is not and so early as well, to be honest. The main reason, not only because you get quite a lot of slot removers, to be fair, and I don't really need multi-Z power because I've already got a 14-star video out on the channel for Broly, but it's just that Platinum equip looks pretty good, and I'll be very interested to use a full team of Gogetas with that Platinum equipped. I'm sure a lot of you would be interested to see that as well. So Super Gogeta, the Ultra one, the Gogeta Blue, and the brand new Ultra Gogeta as well. That would be good to see, I think. Okay. So we've broken him. I'm just going to rise and actually see what sort of damage this does. May finish him, we'll see, because he's on 38 health. We did a lot of damage when he had that shield up with no problem at all. Had like 10 seconds left. Right. Okay, yeah, that is finished. Alright, that was a little bit easier than I thought it was going to be, but we're talking about Ultra Gogeta here as well, to be fair. So let's see there's our rewards as well. Pretty, no C ranks or nothing, which is unfortunate. Not ideal. Let's jump into the last and hardest difficulty, Scream. Okay, let's see what this is all about. Scream. Let's see if you'll actually make me scream. We haven't had too many issues thus far. And they also label this as a high difficulty event, so we will see how high difficulty it is. So I do also want to say to a lot of people who are just starting the game, this isn't really directed towards you, to be fair, because obviously you need certain units to some extent to complete it. I know a lot of people mention that, but it is sort of more end game content where you've got a lot of characters. Obviously you can make these teams and all that sort of stuff, but if you've been playing a little while, you'll get there, especially with these full power battles, so don't worry yourself too much. But you can also I'm going to just use this, complete the earlier stages if you don't have the characters to essentially do this and things like that. Still get some multi-Z power, so obviously as we've seen, the earlier stages are pretty easy, and if you do want the multi-Z power for the Broly, of course you can still grind co-op. And I laugh a little bit because I know that I didn't particularly enjoy that grind, but I know that some people out there are enjoying that type of grind. Really? Oh, you got the Freezer anyway. Freezer's the only one I'm really worried about because he's got type neutrality here. Are we taking a super? Is this us? Okay. How much damage is this going to do? Scream. Not a lot. We're going to do this. We'll do this. And I'm pretty prepared for him to get the shield up now, to be honest. But I suppose... Oh, there it is. Speak of the devil. Okay, and we'll go here as well. And now we're just going to all-out rushes. Use them, and then we're going to rise him, basically. And I'm pretty confident. I don't know why he tapped there, because I definitely... It's still pressed. I definitely pressed the strike. But I'm pretty confident we will do this without too much of an issue. Okay. Because if they made it, like, really yeah, we're doing fine. If they made it impossible with the bonus battle characters as well, like, that is real difficulty. Okay, Goku, thanks for the help. I'm going to go probably a little bit quiet, because I'm going to actually try on this one. Oh, well, did a lot better than a lot of the video with 24 there. We've still got 10 seconds left, to be honest. And we've broken him as well. We've not actually used the rising. Let's do a bit of damage here. Get lost. Yeah, whatever. We're just going to do this, because it seems to be doing a lot of damage. But if you are struggling, I would highly recommend that you use this for the shield. It's just the team that I seem to be using seems to be destroying that shield with no issue. But I would highly recommend that you use the Rise and Rush for the shield. Sort of gets it down in one, to be fair. It's a little bit the opposite to co-op and the raid and things like that. Okay, so we'll do this. We'll do that. Just going to do this. Because why not? We may as well get that in the video as well. We've got a lot of Ultra Gogeta action here. It's somewhat okay damage. We've got another all-out rush coming in a second as well. I have a feeling he's going to get his shield up in a second now. So, we'll see. 18, that was terrible. Actually, let's just do it because he's got such low health. Yes, this is definitely going to finish him. Alright, cool. That wasn't too bad. Hopefully we get a lot better equipment this time, because we've only had D ranks and a couple of E ranks, which is not ideal. Obviously you want to get the gold slot at the very least with a C rank, because it just means that you've got a better chance of a chance to get it Z rank later on. Okay, no, not the best. Okay then, so let's go back to the home screen. We have completed all the stages and we've managed to get our actual equipment and all that sort of stuff. Actually, one sec. Okay, so I just wanted to check if you can actually farm the platinum equip, because obviously I didn't even get the good slots and things, which you obviously can by going back into the stages. The screen one seems the best because you can get the awakening as well. Hard, you can get some of the platinum equips, and then normal you get a little bit less, but still platinum equips. And you can notice that because, like shown on the slot removers and the Broly multi-Z power, that is first time only, whilst the platinum equip doesn't have that, so you're going to have to farm it through this. Hopefully all you guys get some good rolls with your platinum equips and do well. Look out for a video in the future of using this platinum equip, as long as I get some good rolls, hopefully. Hopefully this helped you throughout the video, guys, and you enjoyed as well. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit that like and subscribe. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. I will catch you later. Ciao.